That, my friends, is a good skipjack. Good morning, everybody. Quentin here with Mid-South Outdoor Life, and today I'm fishing for skipjack. The reason I am whispering is because I've got several other fishermen right around me, and I don't want to be disrespectful by shouting at the camera trying to give you guys perfect audio. The goal in today's video is to share a few tips with you guys on how I like to go about catching these skipjack. That was a double, but I lost one. Show you guys the rig I'm using right now. This is a custom Shamalure sabiki rig, multicolor. A lot of sabiki rigs you're going to see, all the jigs or flies will be the same color. However, if I'm new to a spot, or if I haven't fished the spot in a while and I don't know the pattern, I would much prefer to have multiple colors on a rig instead of just one color. It'll help me to more quickly find out if the fish are even in there. Well, that one hit like a freight train. Anyway, as I was saying, the only time you'd want to have all one color on your sabiki rig is if you knew the pattern for that spot for that day. But if you're still trying to figure it out, or the fish are really finicky, it's always better to have multiple colors. Check it out. It's a good time. I'm sure you guys are probably more used to seeing everybody do their skipjack fishing at dams. And that's great and all, but another way to do it is to target this creek water. Because in the winter, a lot of the times you'll find that skipjack will push up into the backs of creeks where they can find some sun warming that shallow water. Like, for example, today it's only in the 20s. It's like 28 degrees. So instead of targeting some deep water, I'm in between 6 and 10 feet of water. Changing up the rig a little bit. That color, that color, that color. Tipped with red. It's pretty rare to have more fun than this with my clothes on. I'm gonna just be honest with you about that one.
I want to take a second to mention how extremely important it is that you put your skipjack on ice immediately. I go to a lot of different places to fish for skipjack, and I've noticed that a lot of people are just throwing their skipjack in a bucket or a cooler with no ice whatsoever. What those people don't realize is they are wasting unnecessary amounts of the resource. What I mean by that is the flesh of the skipjack begins to go bad very, very quickly. It gets really soft, and at that point it will no longer stay on your hook, which means you have to go through more and more skipjack unnecessarily, and I just hate to waste a resource. So get them on ice as quick as you can, and you'll find that they'll be far more durable, and you will use far less of them in the process.
This may be super obvious or elementary or whatever, but just for the heck of it, I want to show you guys a little trick on getting a further cast. I mean, as you notice, these are super lightweight. These are 1/16 ounce jigs with an 1/8 ounce on the end, so that's not going to cast very far. But one of the things that you can do to get a longer cast, well, one thing you could do is use a long rod, but in this case I'm just using a 6.6, and I believe it's a 6.6, yeah. But one of the things that you can do is leave out more line. I don't know if you can see how much line I'm leaving off the end of this, and leaving out all that line creates like a pendulum effect, kind of similar to using a longer rod, and it'll help you get a lot further out than if you reel the rig all the way up to the end of the rod. All right, guys, one last little thing. Here I am midday. I'm at the end of the trip. The bite is just a fraction of what it was early this morning. I can't hardly buy a bite. So before leaving, I decided to throw on the lightest rig that I've got. This little dude here. These little multicolored jigs, they're super lightweight. They're super hard to cast. But I send it out there and just start kind of just tapping it, not even retrieving it, just tapping it. And look at this slob. That, my friends, is a good skipjack. That's probably 2 pounds. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and hit that bell so you'll know when I upload. See ya.